make it all undone.
Well, you're Ilana.
Well, and you're Sean.
And together we are the Downunder Cruisers. Welcome aboard, folks. How are we going?
Aboard.
Hey, I'm feeling very small today.
Are you? Well, sit up nice and tall then.
I am sitting up nice and tall.
So why are you feeling small? I'm feeling small. Why?
Because your chair is bigger than mine.
Well, because I'm more important than you.
Okay. All right.
Possibly in my own head, but
A legend in your lunchbox.
Yes.
Okay. So first up, who's in the chat today?
Who is in the chat?
Heather.
Who's gold medal tonight?
Gold medal. Heather gets
Heather.
1055 million points on P&O Australia
Oh dear.
to be spent in the next 10 minutes.
The news has not been good there.
The news has not been good there.
No,
Not for the moment.
not for P&O
No.
Australia. No.
No. Well, we'll talk about that
We'll
later
come to
on.
that, yeah.
Next on the board is Mr. Fordman here.
Hello, Mr.
How you going,
Fordman
Fordman
here.
Today I am taste testing coffee.
Mm.
A la latte. One that I made.
Yes. You made my favourite.
I made your
usual
favourite.
Yummy,
Mhm.
yummy.
And-
Soy mocha chocolate
Mocha
with a twist of lime and a cherry on top.
Absolutely.
Oh, cool.
And wait a minute. It tastes out of 10, 9.5. Only because I made it.
Is that where the minus half comes from?
That's
So
correct.
if I made it, would it be 10 because you didn't have to do any work?
That's correct.
Good.
Absolutely.
Well, sorry.
Well, that's why we need to be on a cruise, right?
So someone else to make it.
Yeah, exactly. Someone else to make it.
Well, okay. Do we want? Yeah. We won't talk about the coffee.
No, we won't talk about the
The
coffee.
quality of the coffee.
Right.
No.
G'day, John, 2003.
G'day, John.
And I'm well.
Oh, no,
So
that's
is the
not
boss.
That's not the
My
date.
beautiful-
2003.
No, it's not.
Important.
It's 8 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were giving the year.
No.
You're slightly
no,
off.
No. Yeah, I was slightly
Well,
off.
we know you're off, but
Be nice. Few people chatting in there. Heather and John are having a
Sorry.
good old chat.
it's
and
been a
you
busy
don't-
chat, I've just seen.
It is.
Wow,
I mean, it's
people
just
have
been going on.
Going
and
off
going
early.
on. Who's here? Philip Rackman is here. You should not drink coffee before bed unless it's a shot of rum.
Well, there might well be something in here.
Just
Anyway.
Yep.
Mm.
We there's a few in here.
There's a few.
Rob
what
on the
people-
road. Well, welcome
Rob.
aboard, young man. Now listen.
Hang on,
mate.
hang on. He's escaped.
This
He's
is
here.
governor. This is governor.
Well, now.
Yep.
Mm.
And Philip says he's right here. Right. So
See.
that's it. Traveling with Nick P. Welcome aboard,
Hi,
Nick.
Nick.
How are you, buddy? Nice to see you. I hope so. I'm taking it slow, and it's really picking up steam. Yeah, it is. Things are happening. Oh,
Good.
Dave.
G'day, Dave.
How you going, Dave? Dave, nice to see you, buddy.
Are you vibrating, by the way?
I
It's
am.
getting-
Oh, it's being very titillating. Oh, look who's here. Donovan.
Hello, Donovan.
G'day, Donovan from Ivy on the Wayside. Ilana and Sean is the beauty and the blonde. I mean, bald. I just want to be known as the Beast.
Well, let's not give away what we call
Okay, just
our
for that.
nicknames.
G'day, Najuma.
Hello,
How are
Najuma.
you?
Thank you for coming by and dropping in.
Come on, Najuma. Are you going to join us on our
Yeah,
cruise
we
or
wanna-
not? Come on.
Oh,
Are you joining us? John,
That's no-
it's 6:04 a.m. Let's see who else. Everybody's saying g'day to everybody else.
what tickets are we taking? I see your.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's your. Okay, here are mine. Right.
John, are you handing out the champagne?
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't know there was champagne.
oh,
here.
Champers.
How come we didn't get
Oh.
invited? Or is it about us? I don't know. Philip is saying, did you hear Snow White is banned because the prince kissed her when she was unconscious?
Oh, I saw something about this outrage.
Seriously?
Honestly, have we gone completely bonkers? I understand I sort of I know where it's coming from.
Do you?
But
I've no
it's
idea.
a fairy tale, a story that's been told for ages. It's a story.
Unbelievable. All right, we'll go with that one. See what happens. Okay, let me see.
The world is going mad.
Yeah, it is going mad. It's going Miss Sugar plus
It
mad.
is going Miss Sugar.
Yeah. Heather's saying, laughing out loud, really sleeping beautiful too, huh? Yep. Dave is saying that he should have seen what the Seven Dwarfs did.
And what about their names? Are they going to be renamed now?
Yeah.
The Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah. Okay.
The bells. I'm hearing bells.
Thank you for hanging out and congrats to Nick P. Okay. Philip is saying these fairies are taking over.
Sorry, now we're not allowed to say that word either.
Najuma, what is she saying? I might have to pass on this one. On Najuma? Seriously? You can't. No, you can't.
Well, we'll still keep working on you though. We're not going to give up.
Okay.
Wanky. One of the new dwarfs is Wanky.
Yeah, Wanky. Thanks, Rob. Dwarf 1, Sean. Yeah, right. Well,
you're not.
You're right. I am a bit dwarfy today.
You look more like Friar Tuck to me.
I hope you're not doing a spoonerism.
No. Yeah, I have to be quite careful, don't I? Friar Tuck.
Yep.
Oops.
we
Freudian
got to
slip
be careful.
almost.
Yeah. Donovan, morning, Rob. I'm brushing my beard in honor of you being here.
Yeah, is it your first time here, Rob?
It is Rob's first time on our chat.
Well,
so that's awesome.
We are honoured, sir.
And at least we're in a decent time zone for him. Kenneth, g'day everyone. I'll be listening in the background while getting ready for school and my last and final exam study, auto mechanics.
Is it today?
Kenny?
Are you doing your last and final exam today?
Good luck, buddy.
Oh.
Knock 'em dead. You're going to have an awesome exam and you're going to come out doing really great. Well done, buddy.
I wish you all the best in that, yeah.
Good luck.
Oh, how exciting. How excitement.
Well, you've got good luck from John. Yeah, how excitement. We've got Donovan saying g'day to Philip. You are a rock star. What else?
I'm a rock star.
Heather's going, no, Najuma, that sucks. If I throw Sean overboard, will that change your mind? Again, everybody wants me overboard. Najuma, oh my God, look at that face.
Yes.
So you've got to come.
That'll be him going overboard.
Rob saying good luck to Kenneth.
Yep.
Smash it out of the park. We agree with you, buddy.
Kenny.
In fact, everybody is saying to Kenny, you're my favorite person in all of the chats. Thanks a lot, Donovan.
Oh, we'll just go home then.
Yeah, we will. Everybody's saying good luck. Question 1 from Philip. How do you hotwire a car? It presupposes that you've got to put the wire on a flame.
I wouldn't know. I don't know these sorts of things.
No idea. Okay. Rob is saying to Donovan, how do? That's a typical Rob statement. Haven't seen Rob in ages, thank God, because those bars were killing me.
Let us out.
Donovan to Najuma, we can't throw him overboard until someone needs saving. He floats.
It is full of air.
Yeah, okay.
As we worked out last night.
Kenneth is thanking everybody for the good wishes. And by the way, Philip is not telling you how to do a hot wire.
We're waiting for an answer.
Yeah, we are. Heather's having a good old giggle. And Philip, that's why we ask an auto mechanic.
Oh, okay. Was that for Kenny? Was that a question for Kenny?
Must have been. So, news as far as cruising is concerned, we heard that the CDC has released some information, but us in Oz, we're still struggling a bit.
P&O Australia have pushed back their cruises now till December. September, sorry.
It's gone to
September now. Mm-hmm.
So it's only a month.
A month what? More?
Yeah.
I thought it was June or July, wasn't it? Oh, okay, but the fact is,
back to September,
yeah,
so
but the fact is that they keep pushing back. Very exciting news for us on Friday morning. I've never thought I'd be so excited.
Yeah.
To have a bloody vaccination.
Yeah, right. That's true. Friday morning we're getting the jab.
The AZ. The A to Z.
The A to Z.
Because we're the old farts in the old fart category. So we get the AstraZeneca.
Speak for yourself.
Well, I am speaking for You're an old man too now.
Yeah,
officially.
I know.
You're officially a senior.
Yeah, that's right. I'm officially a senior. Dave is saying, super confident for Oz. Now really am. Yep, I am too. You know, I think that the powers that be were just waiting on the CDC to give their little go ahead before they figured they might let travel grow. I mean, look, we've already got the Aussie New Zealand bubble. Admittedly, it's flying. The next thing will be cruising. And if you guys remember from last week when we had Colin on board, she said that the thought was that cruising bubble would actually expand. So that's the good news, I think. Philip is saying got his flu vaccine. It's more important.
Yeah. Well,
I won't get the flu vaccine.
Sean doesn't.
I refuse.
He never gets it.
Not.
But Sean doesn't ever get sick. I'll touch wood for this one because we don't want any side effects. On Friday, we're going to see Colin on Friday night. Do you know that?
Are we?
We're going off to.
Oh yeah,
we're going up the road to see her. Yep.
We're
going to see her in full flight on Friday night.
So Rob is saying that they've got UK coastal cruises from July, vaccinated people only.
Do you know what I
hang on, Rob. The last time any of your guys were told that
you're getting on a boat,
they were getting on a boat,
was
right? And there were UK coastal cruises. They ended up down here in lockdown, right?
No, in Botany Bay.
It's your fault, Rob.
Part of the first fleet.
Geez. Dave is saying it has turned to economy-wise with the government and 3 state premiers now querying how you can fly within the bubble and not cruise. Great question, I reckon. Yes, that's right. And that is a similar question we would be wanting to ask of the CDC too, to be honest. Philip, where can I get the gonorrhea vaccine?
What, you want it or you don't want it?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, and the vaccine. Oh, is it going to, now my question, and is it going to be recognised if we go overseas? Because apparently there are countries, because they've not been, the AstraZeneca's not been approved over in, say, the States.
Yes.
Whether it's going to be considered okay.
I'm going to show you this before I answer your question.
Yes, you did. Indeed, you did.
Is that what you call international cruises? Locks and chains. Oh, God. Donovan is saying, where are the prison bars overlay when you need it? Well, you've got them, mate.
We'll run our cup along the bars.
Yeah, that's it.
No, actually, we want to say keep us in, not let us out, let us out.
Exactly, yeah. Traveling with Nick is having a good old giggle there. And Donovan is having a giggle at you.
Oh, at me?
Yeah, at you.
At me?
See, laugh out loud. At Ilana.
With me or at me?
Yeah. Philip is saying it depends on where they need to inject it.
Ooh.
Don't get personal.
Are we?
Just Just
I was at that bend over again.
yeah, there we go. Dave is saying, I don't know where you can get the cause, but not the vaccine.
Yes.
Donovan, I got my last bit of info on the cruise last night, and we just have to decide which room to get now. Cabana or Spa? Should decide today.
What a decision.
Donovan,
What a decision to have to
Donovan,
make.
whatever you and that gorgeous
Cabana
wife of
or
yours
Spa?
decide on, you are going to have an awesome cruise.
Yeah.
Yep. Traveling with Nika
You'll have
said,
fun.
if that vaccine is approved by the other country, there should be no problem. But if it's not approved by the other country, I have no idea. I had the Pfizer vaccine.
Yeah. Well, the Pfizer here is only reserved for under 50s, and at the moment, I think it's still essential workers in that category anyway. But because we're 60 and 60 plus,
They'll give us any old crap.
we get the AstraZeneca's, no choice in it.
Well, there's a choice.
Well, yes, you do. You do or you don't,
Correct.
in the words of your friend.
Do
Yeah.
or do not. There is no trying.
Yes.
And it is. May the 4th be with you.
Well, may the
Yesterday.
5th be with you.
Yeah, it sees the 5th.
Yeah.
Heather's saying, laugh out loud, she said, bend over again, implying that you have bent over already. Well, Dave is saying on another note, RCI have now
Possibly.
bought out 2023 cruises, Transatlantics and Oz to Hawaii.
Oh.
Very well priced, I might add. Yeah, I think,
Okay.
Dave, to be quite honest, I believe that the cruises are not going to be gouging too much. I honestly believe they're going to try and win back favour with the general community. And so I think prices will be relatively good.
To be
My
honest,
opinion.
I think that cruiserholics will be happy to go on any cruise.
Yeah, even
Um,
if they go in a bucket of bolts.
After all this time.
Okay, let me see. Oh, and Philip is saying it's still the 4th over there in America. Well, yeah,
Hang on, isn't it early morning of the 5th now?
it is. It is 6 a.m. on the 5th. Rob is saying the US are in the process of accepting the AZ vaccine. However, they have implied that they will permit any fully vaccinated person to travel following tests, etc.
Right, good.
Yeah, but
Okay.
wait a minute. I need to ask Rob this question. You said that they have implied that they will permit any fully vaccinated person to travel. Rob, you're not a person. You're a governor.
Governor?
A governor. So how the hell do you expect to be allowed into the US? Just saying. Donovan is saying to Philip, it is the 5th here, but I'm still wearing my May the 4th shirt. Good on you, Donovan. Baldies of the world unite. Yeah, now, Donovan, seeing as you did mention that cruise word, I do have something that I would like to say to everybody.
Okay.
And as a result, I'm going to do this.
Oh.
Yes, so that will be the cruise.
How lovely. How
So
lovely.
we're expecting a lot of good fun and merriment on that cruise.
And
in
zip
actual
line
fact,
man and everything.
And in actual fact, we'll have a whole heap of entertainment, merriment, and fun, etc., which will allow us to allow a young man or two the opportunity to enjoy our cruise. And for that, folks, this leads me on into a very interesting page that we've got here on our Facebook. It's for a group called Helping Hands for Cruising. Now, folks, this is an organization that we've set up that allows us to bring people who are who would never have thought of ever going on a cruise, not just from a thinking point of view, but were incapable of doing it due to one health reason or another. So this is our opportunity to give back a bit of charity. Anybody who's interested in assisting in the Helping Hands for Cruising, we do have a YouTube channel where we've got currently we've got an interview on there with our first recipient, a guy by the name of Kenneth Oakes. Yes, you met him, the guy who stepped out to go to school. He's actually quite an inspiring young man, and we are incredibly privileged and proud to be associated with him. And we're asking you folks for donations, which can be done through the Facebook page. In the Facebook page, there is a link to the PayPal account. Just put in whatever you want to put in, and with that, we will assist people such as Kenny and the like to enjoy something that they would never, ever, ever have wanted to, been able to enjoy in their life. It gives us great pleasure to give back to the community.
And it wouldn't be possible without everybody who's already made amazing donations. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And let's hope it continues.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you, Donovan, for putting the link in too. Thank you.
Yep. Okay, so now I need to go back to where we were so that I can figure out where we were.
We're at Kenny's back and telling Philip
yes.
not to hotwire a car.
Yes, Philip, it's illegal to hotwire a car because that's how people hijack them when they don't have the keys. Watch crime shows about stealing cars. Kenny, let me just teach you a lesson here, mate. Don't tell Philip where to go and get his information from.
I'd suggest you could ask any 17 or 18-year-old. They'd be able to tell you.
Dave is saying rusted on cruisers will stay loyal. First-time cruisers might be gun shy, but have to say we are booking as they come out with allowances for in between for further. Booked Vegas end of next year.
Oh.
Mate, have you thought about October the 15th, 2022 in the South Caribbean? Come on, Dave, got to join us. Donovan is saying we're going to Mexico in the near future, and we do have to be tested before returning, even though we are vaccinated with Pfizer.
Well, see, it doesn't stop you getting the lurgy.
Yep.
It just, I think, lessens the symptoms.
Rob, yes, it does look rather enticing. And, mate, we need to have you on board. So if you can see your way to making yourself available for that particular cruise, I, for one, would be really, really honoured to stir you even more. And maybe one of us will throw the other in the brig. Who knows? We've got to get that feeling of where our origin started. John, the zipline guy.
The real one.
The real one. We actually want to take a shot of you doing that in person. Donovan says we won't be needing a bigger boat. No.
It'd be nice if we got to the point where we did.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Donovan is saying to us, Helping Hands for giving us the opportunity of Helping Hands for Cruising Facebook page. Donate to help special needs people go on a cruise. Direct PayPal link. Thank you very much for that, Donovan. Really appreciate that. I'll leave that up there for just a little minute. Okay, now Dave is saying, I'll be on the way. So let's see here in Oz, same thing. Even if vaccine, if an outbreak and a contact still have to quarantine. Yep. Well, hey, we quarantine the whole country if one person gets it. So,
Well, they've got the one case now in, is it Sydney or somewhere in New South Wales?
yeah.
When absolutely unknown how he got it.
Dave is saying part of back-to-back, mate. We might all get locked up, mate. What can I say? You know.
Good morning.
G'day, Dale.
Dale?
How are you?
Oh,
Nice
good
to
evening,
see you
Dale.
again. Okay. Rob is saying, fire me over the details and I'll see what I can do. Anything for you, Rob.
Excellent.
Do you want me to use a Hausiter or whatever they call those fire sticks? Oh, no, I can't call it a fire stick. That's actually a legitimate toy.
We might get a history lesson too.
Yeah.
Well.
Dale is saying good morning to Donovan, and Rob is saying from Brit to Brig, the history of how Oz was founded.
Hey, gonna tell you, it ain't no brig here.
That's right. Rob, long time no see. How are you? Yep, everybody misses you, Rob. Don't know why. But anyway, okay, so we'll get the details off to you. And yes, you will be greatly dealt with accordingly. I mean, you'll enjoy the trip. Donovan to David, I do not look forward to a quarantine time, but can deal with it if we have to. That's basically the story of everybody's life right now. Donovan to Dale, you are awesome, brother. All right, so.
Well, we've had this business with India at the moment, and we've got some of our cricketers are over in India, and they're going to be suing our government because our government has said we are not going to be bringing you home.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Danny, welcome aboard, buddy.
Hey, Danny.
Nice to see you, mate. Maybe we can wake Blaine up as well. He might come in, and then you've got all your partner channels on board. That would be awesome. So nice to have you on board. Danny, you're probably getting ready for school, I gather. Yes, so this thing jumps real quick. Oh, there we go. Donovan to Danny, vacay have arrived. Party starts now. Yep.
Woohoo!
Yep. Party always starts when Danny arrives.
Oh, I don't know where my fluffy handcuffs have gone.
Stop
it didn't say party? Party?
Stop it. John is asking us, the day crew is creeping in, so I have to go. It will be nice when you go back to 4 to 5 a.m. so I don't have to hide. Mate, I know the feeling. Possibly if you are home within the next couple of hours and I'm able to, we might have that chat that I started to talk about earlier on, if that's okay with you. Dave is saying, don't get started on the millionaire cricketers.
No, okay.
Yeah, you're right.
We won't, no.
We'll just get you finished.
Hellos.
Najuma saying good day. So there's hellos going around. Everybody's talking to everybody.
I was going to say that we had a really lovely weekend away.
We did.
For the most part until we had to drive home. But yes, we had beautiful weather, didn't we?
It was glorious.
On the Murray River, and we've taken some footage, so we'll get that edited and into. It won't be a short, but it'll be a
long short.
It'll be a long or a short long. Yeah. Yes.
It'll be a show.
It will. Well, yeah. But a most unpleasant thing happened on the way home in the car.
Yeah.
Not in our car, but ahead of us. was most unpleasant.
Well, you've opened up the door, so you better spill the beans.
Well, it wasn't beans that was spilt. It was a skippy that was spilt on the road. A car came flying past us, overtook us. I was driving at the time, going 100, which was our speed limit, and a Jeep could see coming up behind and pretty fast and overtook and tore off. And I could see out of the corner of my eye something bounding in the trees and then onto the road, and I could see it in front of the Jeep, and the Jeep just went.
Well, he couldn't stop in time.
No, well, he had nowhere to go anyway. Yeah, it wasn't very pleasant. Anyway.
On a lighter note, are you guys going to splurge on the spa package add-on? No, not the spa package, but definitely the drinks package, because I know that everybody wants to get me drunk, so for whatever reason. They won't manage, I can tell you now. I've never been drunk, never will be.
I don't know what there is to do in the spa, to be honest.
Can we keep it clean, please?
Well, but there are hot tubs anyway all over the place on the outside.
Yes,
around
Dave,
the pools anyway.
We were in Echuca. Had to go there for work. I have a client up there that
it was lovely.
We train, and so we had to be there. Philip is saying, I had to take my daughter to Traralgon and back last Saturday. She picked up a new puppy. I am now a granddad.
Oh, congratulations.
So what puppy did you get?
Are you a grandfather or a grandmother?
Yes.
Is the puppy male or female?
Donovan is saying scary story. Yeah, it was scary.
It was not nice at all.
No, it wasn't. We were all shook up for a while, and that's not a song. David, weird. I saw a cockatoo hit by a truck in the suburbs of Sydney yesterday, and I'm not sad to say, shed a tear for our Aussie icon. Yep. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you see roadkill, but when you actually see it in action,
when you see it happening, it's another story.
Not nice.
Yeah, Philip.
Sausage dog. Oh,
that's
adorable.
Beautiful.
They are so
dachshund.
cute.
Yeah.
A dachshund.
Beautiful. So, is it small enough to fit into your pocket?
Mm-hmm.
I would warn you just to make sure that it doesn't stay in there for too long. Otherwise, you'd be doing backstroke.
I tell you what, for a small little dog, they have big attitudes. I don't think that they overcompensate for their size with their attitude. They're so gorgeous.
I wish we had a dog.
I know.
I wish we had a dog. Heather, I have big dogs.
Yeah, I like big dogs.
I like big dogs, and I
want a
cannot
Great
lie.
Dane desperately. I would love a Great Dane or a boxer.
Yep.
Love them.
Philip is saying only just in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Heather says 3. She's got 3 dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Donovan, Ilana is dealing with a big dog with a big
for
attitude.
that. I was waiting.
Donovan? So looking forward to meeting you on the cruise. Philip, I like big butts and I cannot lie. Yep. Yep. Feelings. Nothing more than feelings.
Is that what you say when you go to the dentist?
Yeah, that's
feelings.
Right. Don't give me any feelings. Dale, I had a dachshund. He was appropriately named Rebel. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, my uncle had a couple, Ricky and Rio. I remember clearly.
Heather saying I have a Great Dane lab mix, pit lab mix, and greyhound lab mix. There seems to be a common denominator between all 3 of them.
And that's the mix.
That's correct. No, lab.
Oh, lab. Oh, lab. Oh, is it the same lab? That lab's
Uh-huh.
That lab is up to no good.
Absolutely. Keeps getting around.
It might need to have a CAT scan.
Oh, no.
For some DNA testing.
Oh, that's almost as bad. It's almost as bad. Danny is saying we have a big dog also, an 11-pound Pomshi named Bear.
Oh, Pomchi, yes. Pommy,
Chihuahua.
Pomeranian, not Pommy. Sorry, Rob.
I'm not sorry, Rob.
A Chihuahua.
Rob looks like a Pomeranian.
Pomchi, a Chipom. That's very cute.
Philip is saying they call him Milo after the drink or after the movie Cat.
Oh, yes, Otis and Milo. Oh, a Chiweenie.
What is a Chiweenie?
Hang on, a Chiweenie. Weenie. What's the weenie? Chihuahua and an eenie. What? Okay.
G'day, Bonnie.
Hello,
How are
Bonnie.
you? Bonnie, I hope you're coming on the cruise too. Rob used to have a crossbreed Dachshund Chihuahua called a Chiweenie. Oh, I see.
Oh, it's okay.
Tiny legs, long body, all the fun. Well, that's awesome.
Cute. How are you, Bonnie?
Donovan, Chihuahua, and Dachshund. Yeah, so that was.
Chihuahua.
Yep. A
Very
Chiweenie.
cute.
Now that's cool.
Chiweenie.
Hang on. Small legs, loud noise, big bark.
I just have a visual image of how you get the mix with a Chihuahua.
You know, I have the princess.
No, with the duck, with the Dashi.
Chihuahua Terrier mix. Dave, have you got any more special guests lined up? I still haven't got over the fine young lady last week. Mate, we need to give you a bit of a break after Colin. She was bloody awesome.
We're checking her out on Friday night. She's gigging just up the road. So after dinner, we're going to go and check her out. I'm well, thank you, Bonnie. How are you doing?
Philippi says, I have a pet zebra called Spot. And I've got a pet cheetah called Zeb.
Called Stripey.
Oh. Bonnie, and then there's Bubba, the big bichon without a tail.
Got your Bubbas too.
Dave is saying I'm on the way.
Yeah, come on down. We'll have fun.
Come on down. We're ready for fun.
You'll make it by Friday?
Yeah, you will. Donovan is having a good old giggle at Philip. Don't know why. It only encourages him. I thought the only comedians were you and me, Donovan, not everybody else. Well, hang on. Everybody else laughs at my expense, so that's okay. I can handle rejection.
Honestly, the two of you together, it's a worry. A real worry. You two can be kings. I'm the king of the world at the front of the ship. That would be interesting.
A bulldog Shih Tzu crossbreed called a can't say that here. Yeah. No.
I said when I lived in Israel, I had an Aussie girl lived in the apartment building, and she had a Shih Tzu, and it was called Shitty, and you could hear her outside calling, "Come on, Shitty."
Donovan, take my advice. I'm not using it. Good on you. Philip, please encourage me. Things are going on between the two of you. I mean, you know, this is a real worry. All right. So,
we can say that, Rob. We can say that here.
Yeah, we can. We can. Say what? Beat?
A bulldog Shih Tzu crossbreed.
Donovan is having a good old giggle. Sean and I doing the Titanic moment.
I think that would be brilliant. Awkward?
I would wonder who's in front.
Now that might be awkward.
That would be awkward. Fordman here. A Chiweenie is a Chihuahua and a Dachshund mix.
Uh-huh.
Thank you very much, Kenneth. Really appreciate that.
Oh, I see a sausage. We call them little boys here.
Little boys?
Those little cocktail franks.
Oh, really? Yes,
You
we
know,
do.
the little ones. We call them little
Dave
boys.
is saying, "Don't worry, won't have to worry about the hair in the face."
I didn't know you're even allowed to get up there right up front
You can't
on the stern at the front.
unless you're in chains. Good morning, Kenneth from Dale, and Donovan's having a giggle there. Yes, so a little bit of info for you folks.
Yes.
Something that might be that will be useful to help out the Helping Hands for Cruising. We are looking at doing a cruisathon on the 6th of June. There will be a whole host of different channels that will be on that cruisathon, and we're hoping to raise significant funds so that we can not only send Kenny, but we can send a couple more people on board the cruise with us. So that's
later,
the intention.
or for another cruise.
Or for
another
other cruises
time.
coming at a later time. So we're going to do a 12-hour cruisathon. So it'll be awesome to have various channels come on board, even if you don't like my hairstyle anyway.
But actually, technically, you don't have a hairstyle because you have no hair to style.
Okay. Dave is saying getting up the front of the Titanic moment is no issue. The people you stand behind aren't so sure. Okay. Danny is saying to David, no, just the bright sun beaming off the other one's head. Yeah.
They could be
Donovan.
beacons. They could end up being the flares or the beacons.
Rob is saying that they let some of them on the bow, mainly to supervise the boarding of me.
Maybe with the plank when they walk the plank.
Is that the boarding or the disembarkation?
As in, overboard you go.
Walk the plank.
No.
Bonnie said, did you guys get the donation I sent to Helping Hands? Was easy to do it through PayPal. Thank you so much, Bonnie. We really appreciate it. And those that have already donated, we thank you very much. Some of that money has already been spent on Kenny's cabin. So
Thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. We've already got the deposit down, and we're moving on. Now, there is an anonymous donor who is saying that for every person who does give a donation, he's going to actually match that donation dollar for dollar.
Wow.
Not sure who the person is, but
doesn't matter.
He wants to be anonymous.
That's amazing, isn't it?
It is amazing.
How generous. People are very, very kind and good-hearted.
And the good news is we're giving people an opportunity to enjoy the same, having fun on the cruise with us. Dave is saying to Danny Danny Griswold is having a giggle. Donovan is saying, no way we wouldn't hit an iceberg with these heads. Plus, it's in the Caribbean. Yeah,
that would be a worry. I'd be worried about the captain's navigation if that was the case. It'll just be, hang on, they'll be looking through the binoculars going, it's just a couple of boobs up the front.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Bonnie is saying, I want to see Ford Man on the cruise.
Yep.
Let's get Kenny cruising. And yes,
indeed,
that is exactly what we're planning to do.
You will see him.
So just, Donovan, if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor, mate, could you drop those links again, particularly the link with Helping Hands? That would be awesome, buddy. You had it before. Georgie, how are you, buddy? Welcome aboard. Nice to see you.
Hey, George.
Thank you for the compliment. It was my pleasure doing it. He was actually an awesome person to interview. So if anybody's interested, go ahead and have a look on the Helping Hands for Cruising YouTube channel, and you will see that interview there. George is saying good day to everybody. Dave is saying, well, good people have to head off. Might be missing in action
What?
for a few weeks, but we'll catch up down the track, no doubt. Stay safe,
Oh.
well, and happy. Dave, you're not allowed to be missing in action. We have to know
No.
exactly where you are every second of the day. Just have a good time, will you? Let us know where you're at.
Yeah,
Stay safe, my
Yeah.
friend.
indeed.
G'day, Ron. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Ron.
Now you can laugh at us while we're doing our chat.
Oh,
which
should I
is
say,
awesome.
howdy, y'all?
Howdy, y'all. Yep. George is saying hi to us, which is great. Georgie, I've been missing you for a while. I haven't seen you on Mike's channel, The Adventures of Traveling Mike. Haven't seen you for a while. Donovan to us, giving the link there. Thank you very much, Donovan. I'll just leave that there for a minute or two. I'm going to say good day to Bill from MGM
Bill.
Family Travel. How you going, buddy? Nice to have you on board. And then George is saying good day to a few people. Gee, there's jumps.
Mm.
There we go. Danny is saying g'day to Ron. George is saying g'day to Ron. Donovan is saying Ilana's cracking me up.
Oh, the pressure.
What you do, I don't know. Anyway,
All quiet now.
so g'day Bill from MGM. Mate, have a safe day today. I hope it all goes well for you. Bonnie is saying, in my old years of cruising, my friends and I would find the secret doors so we could go out to the bow and almost get blown away. Very windy at the front of the ship.
Yeah.
Bonnie, were you blown away by the hair, or was it the clothing that actually turned into a sail? Because I've tried to get blown away by the hair, but it just...
Was that where it's gone? It's blown away.
Stranger things have happened. George is asking, what is the cap on the donation? The cap is as much as you want, my friend. There is no cap.
Because this is going to be a perpetual...
We want to turn this into a perpetual thing so that not only are we bringing Kenny this year, but we might bring a few other people next year and so on and so forth.
So it will remain in the pool, in the kitty.
Just having a quick look. Donovan is saying to George, another beard combing club member is here. Yes. George and Rob. You should see them together side by side. They do it so well. You talk about Donovan and I being the odd couple. I mean, George
Yes, you're very
and
odd.
Rob, they're just as bad. Just as bad.
Well, Fairy Dust is here.
Is she?
Yes.
Is she? Where is she? I gotta find her. Oh, there you are. G'day, Fairy Dust. How the hanging? Hope you're going well.
Hello there.
Bonnie is saying cruise hair, don't care. Yeah, absolutely. You're right. There's no way known I would care with that anyway. Drop that link to this cruise. I want to see this Kenny guy. Does that mean you're going to come with us, George?
Oh.
Because that would be awesome if you did come with us on the cruise. In actual fact, I will put up some details here. No, that's the wrong one. That's that one. I will put some details up here. This, folks, is the person who we need to contact in terms of coming on the cruise. Cindy. Yep. Cindy is our travel agent, and Cindy will get you in touch with our cruise. The group cruise is on October the 15th to the 23rd, 2022. And
Carnival Horizon.
It's on the Carnival Horizon.
Leaving
That's
out of
the
Miami.
ship there, and it's coming out of that particular port right there in front of you. So we want you guys to come and join us and
Do
have
this.
an awesome
Yep.
time.
Going to the Southern Caribbean. Lots of fun will be had.
Lots of fun, yes. Only lots of fun. We will not have anything less than lots of fun. All right, back into the chat. Let's see. Wait a minute. I might do something here.
Rob, that's not very nice. I'm sorry.
What's he?
The Beard Combing Club. But Sean is not welcome. The Beard Club. I might make up for Sean.
You with a beard? Rob, I might not be welcome to your beard club, but you know what? There's one thing you can't do right now, and that is help people buff nails. Okay, so don't.
That's why he's got constantly this
The shine.
the spot there. It doesn't matter where you sit. It just seems to be just there.
Fairy Dust is saying, how's it going? Donovan is saying, bidet, Bernay. Yeah. We've got Lorraine here as well. Hey, Lorraine. Welcome aboard.
How
Welcome
are you?
aboard.
I haven't seen you in ages.
Yeah, it's been at least
A long
a while.
time.
Apparently, Lorraine has been having some internet issues.
You can, Lorraine. You can. Yes, you may. Indeed.
Yes, certainly you can. I'd be very happy for you to. Whether I pick it up or not, another. No, I will. I will definitely answer you, Lorraine.
So
definitely.
rude.
How rude.
How rude are you?
How rude. Oh no, Lance is here.
For certain people, yes,
Do
you
you
will.
need proof of vaccine to come into Australia, Lance? In your case, we need
rabies. We need smallpox. We need
the whole kit and caboodle.
What was the one that Philip said earlier? No, hang on. You won't be able to even get in anyway at the moment.
No, you won't.
Can't get out.
No, we can't get
no
out.
one can come in.
Yep. So everybody's saying good day to everybody, and so that's awesome. Okay, so now we've got. Hang on, I need to check how many days to the cruise.
Oh, your official countdown.
My official countdown.
How many minutes?
I need my 4 eyes because I can't see close up.
Months, weeks, days, minutes, and seconds, and milliseconds.
Millimicroseconds.
Silly pilly seconds.
Yep. Almost there. We've got.
That's right, Donovan. Lance is a fantastic host. We love him, and that is why we tease him so much.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more or less. We've got 17 months, 10 days, 9 hours, 55 minutes, 3 seconds, and 7 nanoseconds. For the uninitiated, that is 528 days.
Is that a metric or imperial?
Well, we're talking to people across the pond, right? So we have to do that in imperial.
Is it still 24 hours in a day?
Not for them.
Okay.
Not for them. Okay, so we've got good mornings and good days and how you going and how they're hanging and all that. As you said, Donovan said Lance is a fantastic host. We all love him, and that's why we tease him so much. Actually, the truth of the matter is it's all Lance's fault, because if it wasn't for Lance, the red button wouldn't have been hit on the Adventures of Traveling Mike. So, yes, now get that out of there.
Just a message to everybody. Sean doesn't let go of things. He hangs on to things.
What are you talking about?
For a very long time.
What are you talking about?
Your sister aged,
Yeah,
what, 2 years of age and stole from your money box?
And I've been poor ever since. I mean, you know, give me a break.
Amongst other things.
How would you rather my email? Whichever. You can actually get me on Facebook, Lorraine, if you want. I'm on Facebook, so you can get me there. That would be awesome. I prefer it because that way we can actually chat if need be. Lorraine saying good day to everybody. George is saying hello,
Hi.
dear Ilana.
Hi, George.
Rob, okay, 528 days. I could probably put a frigate and a crew together by then. Where are we sending you this time?
Tahiti sounds nice.
Yeah, that would be nice. Oh well. Bonnie is saying 5 months, 11 days until my majestic princess cruise.
Oh, cross fingers for that one.
It's gonna go. It's gonna go.
Fingers and toes.
That's the one to Alaska, isn't it? Donovan, I have to laugh when you say imperial in the US. We say standard. We are so out of touch. Yes, you are. I mean, you could talk proper English and say things like kilometers, like the Canadians do,
Kilometers.
or centimeters, or millimeters, for even that matter. But no, you've got to stick with miles, yards, and whatever. It's a pleasure, Lorraine. Anytime, feel free.
And kilograms.
Yeah, grams as well, not pounds. Pounds is a currency. I mean, Rob would agree with me there. The only thing Rob would agree with me on. Benet is saying, g'day to Rob. I don't know why, because he just want to put you back in purgatory or whatever it is. Okay.
Radio.
Well, folks, what can I say? Come and join us on the cruise. We're going to have fun. Lots and lots of fun. Donovan is saying, do the centimeters and millimeters bite? Creepy. No, they don't. But pounds do. Pounds are very heavy. Bonnie is saying majestic princess to the Mexican Riviera, round trip Los Angeles.
That'd be
That's awesome.
Nice.
George is saying, tell me some of the fun things that we're going to do and the ports we're going to see.
George, are you sure your name's not Larry?
Yeah. So, George, we're going to Aruba, Bonaire, La Romana, and Aruba back to Miami.
So you did say Bonaire, not Bel Air.
I did say Bonaire.
Because you keep saying Bel Air.
Yep. The Prince of Bel Air. No, it was Bonaire. And that's a 8-day cruise, starting and finishing in Port Miami. And it's going to be absolutely awesome. If you want to get a hold of the excursions at the moment, and we're not sure of the excursions because of the big C word, but we know that there are excursions being planned. One of the things that the cruise ship does have is a brewery on board. So a couple of the excursions that we are planning is a ship's tour and also the tour of the brewery, as well as whatever we do on land. So there's quite a few things, and also some other activities that we are planning on board cruise.
And of course, it's entirely up to you how much you want to join in on activities and excursions.
Yep. So
we're not forced to walk as one entity all together wherever we go. Correct? Thank goodness I can escape from you.
Yeah, that's it. I think Doug Sparker and I are going to be spending a bit of time together in the I'm not telling you. Dale is saying the US is only adopting the metric system. All of the various trades have gone to it now. It's only a matter of time. About friggin' time. We told you that country was backwards. I mean, we are exactly where we are. You know, I mean, we're ahead of you. We've been ahead of you all along, and only now are you catching up. George is saying stones are heavy too. Yeah, they are. Depends on how hard they hit you. Donovan to Dale, it's been over 30 years since they taught me the metric system. Very slowly.
Oh, but we carried on about it. We don't understand it. We'll never get used to it. And by about week 1, it was like, what's an ounce? What's a pound?
Correct. In South Africa, it was overnight. So I can't remember the date in 1965 when they said, today we're going metric. You will all speak in metric. And everybody went into a mad rush because from day 1, we were talking metric. George, drink ticket? Yes, please. Mate, plenty of. I'm going to get the drinks package, so we're going to have some fun. There's a tequila bar on there. There's a brewery there with their own beer on board. So we're going to have fun. But Benay is saying to Bonnie, nice to meet you. I'm in the LA area. Where are you at? Bonnie's in Florida.
She is.
Rob, someone say beer. Yes, mate. Sure did.
Cold beer too.
Yes, nice and cold. Kenneth, I can't wait for the cruise in October 2022.
You're not the only one.
Mate, you're on board. So you're not the only one. Telling you, you're going to be one of those privileged guys that mate, to be honest, you're not going to get a lot of free time. Everybody's going to be around you wanting to be with the famous Kenneth Oakes, the famous Ford man here. You're going to be videoed left, right, and center, my friend. Bonnie is saying, hi, I'm on South Florida, flying to LA and going on the second Scott Singer group cruise.
Going on.
Going on with young Scotty.
We expect to see you, yes, in his vlogs.
Yeah. Philip is saying, when are we going to have a metric clock?
Yeah. That's why I meant by, is it still 24 hours a day? I agree.
How can you have a metric clock?
Oh.
There are 24.
Yep.
Unless the hour is longer than 60 minutes. Oh, yeah. Kidneys. Well done, Philip.
Hello.
Lorraine, Kenny, I'm very excited to meet you. Yeah, we're all excited to meet with Kenny. There's only a few people in this chat that have actually spent time with him. So, Bonnie, you've got a sounds great. There we go.
Oh, now we're in the dark.
We're in the dark.
Literally, not the dark ages, just in the dark.
Yep.
Margaritas. Woohoo.
Margaritas, yes. Lorraine, you're worrying me a little bit because I know that those handcuffs are going to be there.
Oh, remember, yes, Lorraine, you and me, we've got it sorted.
I think I'll be learning how to swim backstroke.
I'm getting the gunpowder now ready to push to make those rockets.
Danny is saying that Kenny said he was going to win the hairy chest contest. Yeah, that would be awesome. Philip says 10-hour days. I'll go with that. Just it makes... But then that throws the 38-hour week, mate. Philip says the French tried to bring it in. And what happened? Rob, I'm going to need a new hat for a cruise. Yeah. And I'm not going to be your material. Kenneth is having a giggle at Danny. Yep. And George is asking, I think you missed what I was saying. I find it funny to hear people say their weight in stones, 14 pounds. So I weigh 18.5 stones. I didn't miss it, to be honest. I just tend to ignore those words because, they don't mean much to me. A stone is something you pick up and throw.
No, but the Americans give their weight always. They say I'm like 102 pounds or something rather than, which sounds a whole lot more.
Yeah.
Than saying
18 stone.
Whatever stone. 8 stone something.
So when do you get to be a rock? Okay. Donovan is saying, wait, the drinks package is spear tape. How much is that? The drink package is spear tape?
Yes, yes. If you can't, there are drinks that are included, but if you want, or you can pay as you drink, or you get a drinks package which entitles you to, is it a capped Carnival has capped alcohol drinks in the package, I think.
Something like
I know
16
Princess
drinks
does.
in a day or something like
Yeah,
that.
which is way more than alcoholic drinks anyway. Yeah.
Um,
And they work out anyway cheaper. So you need to do some maths and work out whether it's worth it for you.
So George is agreeing with Rob. Lorraine has just remembered why she needs to talk to me. And Kenneth, Fordman here, is saying g'day to George. Philip is saying the Brits said stuff you, France, we're staying with base 12.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ah, okay. And Donovan has clarified that by saying separate. Now I got it. Spear, Tate, and separate.
But see, that's what makes the decimal system easy, because it's in tens.
10 hours a day.
No, I'm just saying the decimal system.
No, but I'm thinking 10-hour days.
Yeah.
So you'd work 5 hours. That would be.
Why? Why would I work 5 hours?
We're saying, right? A
Work
10-hour
what?
day.
And when would you sleep? 5 hours?
Yeah. In the decimal system.
No, well, it wouldn't work. It's not going to work with time. It can't work with time.
Why not?
Well, as you said, a 10-hour day when it's going to be either all daylight or most of it's going to be nighttime. Like when's the separation of night and day? Sorry.
It's the same as it is here now.
Yeah, but
when the sun goes down, that's night. And when it comes back up, it's day.
I know, but you've only got a
We've
small
only created,
window.
But we've only created.
You've only got a small window there of night and day differentiation. Stop confusing me. Stop making things difficult.
Lorraine has come to the conclusion that our rock is $1,000.
Oh, okay.
Depends on the rock. And
I'll just open up the wallet and take out a rock.
Pounds, not dollars. Well, I would have stuck with the dollars. Rob is saying a 38-hour week. I do 36-hour days.
Sounds a bit like someone else I know.
Yeah, well, it can't be me.
No.
Dale is saying humans are the only animals on the planet with the concept of time. We can measure it however we choose. Yeah, well, that's true.
This is, yeah.
So why wouldn't a 10-hour day work?
Okay. Are you okay? We'll
saying,
talk about this later.
Philip is saying there is a YouTube show on how to have a metric clock.
Oh.
I'm going to have a look at that one.
How do we find that, Philip?
George is saying a rock is many stones, but one does not need to be stoned to be a rock. Okay, Dwayne Johnson, the rock.
Yes, I like that.
That's cute. Love that. Bonnie, military time, you can have 13 o'clock. Yeah, that's true. Donovan is saying to Dale, humans are also the only animal that blush. The others do not need to.
Very interesting.
I remember last night you having a good old blush there. Philip is saying, my wife has $1,000 rock on her finger. Yeah, your wife's lucky. Mine's got more than a thousand. No, shut up, Sean. I'll land myself in serious trouble. Yeah, boy. The whole world wants me, right when they shouldn't.
You're so popular.
I am.
Right now.
I am. And folks, it is... hang on. I need to do these first up.
I've got pinging and ponging and...
Yep.
Going on here.
Bonnie is saying to Dale, my dog Bubba always knows when it's dinner time. His brain is set to know 3 p.m. Dinner in the bowl.
Yeah, our dogs used to wait at our at the window of the lounge room for our school bus to come past. They used to sit there. They knew when 4:30 was and our school bus was coming and we'd be coming home. The little faces would be right up at the window.
Philip is saying the time France used metric time.
Metric time.
Yeah. Dale to Donovan. I don't know if I believe that. I think I've seen dogs blush. And George is saying to Philip, I hope she never gives you the finger and tells you to rock off.
I actually think I've seen dogs talk English.
Yes, you have.
No.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah, you did.
But I must have imagined it. Or maybe I had a bit of... I was a bit rocked. I don't know. I'm sure I was in the kitchen one day cooking dinner.
And then I walked.
It was nothing to do with you. And our dogs were in the kitchen. And I'm sure one of them looked up at me and spoke to me.
What were you smoking at the time?
Actually, did I say this aloud? Oh, dear.
Yeah. George is saying there is a talking dog that loves bacon. Bacon. All right.
No, this is proper English that Butchie spoke to me. I cannot tell you what it was that he said. And I actually looked at him and went, Butchie, what did you say? Oh, dear. Okay.
Philip, depends on where she sticks the finger.
They're coming to take me away.
Oh, boy. Dale to Bonnie, but that is because you feed it then. Otherwise, they eat when they're hungry. That's very true. Folks, I got a couple of things that I need to do work-wise, and we've been chatting for an hour and nearly 15. We've got 17 in the chat, and we've got 15 thumbs up. Thank goodness we don't have any thumbs down, but doesn't matter. Folks,
doesn't matter.
We appreciate you coming in. Please see your way to donating to Helping Hands for Cruising, so that we can get more Kennys of the world into a cruising circumstance and having the best time ever.
Yes. Having a wonderful experience.
And with that, we will say to you, have a very pleasant evening.
Have a fabulous day.
An awesome day. A fabulous
night.
Evening, whatever. And it's good night from her.
And it's good night from him.
Bye.
Bye. Bye now.
Take care.